Hi everybody, it's Ramona here again from Connect to Your Angels with the weekly angel reading, and this is going to be the reading for the week of May 5th through to the 11th. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in Canada who are celebrating on the 11th. Give yourself a big old pat on the back because you have one of the most difficult jobs that there are. Trust me, I know just from raising my two kids, they don't come with the manual. So it is a challenge, and you should be very proud and feel good about the work that you are doing in that capacity. So it is almost nice enough, or it was almost nice enough for me to do this reading outside today, but it is a bit windy, so I've decided to stay inside. But already I'm feeling a lot more of that unearthed earth energy that's coming through with it now being spring. So our sparkly crystal friends come from the earth, so I thought this week we would work with the crystal cards and see what comes up. And I have some here, so hopefully whatever comes up here I may have an actual example that I can show to you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we will draw our three cards like we always do. So one card will be for the beginning of the week, and then we'll pull another one for the middle of the week, and then, oh, this one wants to be for the end of the week. Okay, so I'll get started. All right, so beginning of the week. Chalcopyrite, and try saying that 3 times fast, huh? This card talks about empowerment, as you can see here on there, and I'll just read you some of the other keywords that are on here. It says happiness, release, insight. And it comes with an affirmation, and that's another reason why I love these cards, because you can work with them on many different levels. So for Monday and Tuesday, you can repeat this affirmation, which is, everywhere I look, I find more possibilities. And I'll say it one more time. Everywhere I look, I find more possibilities. I love it. So this is about feeling empowered, about not, don't go blaming your circumstances on everybody else, because one of the things, when we get into that blaming thing, we don't take ownership of our situation. If we don't take ownership of it, we're going to get into that pattern of repeating it over and over and over again and making the same mistakes over and over again. And really interesting, I actually had a post about that today on my Facebook page. But you want to be empowered to go forward, to make changes, and to do things. And to do that, you're going to need to take ownership of some things that might not be going right in your life, and acknowledge that, yes, that wasn't the greatest thing that happened, and I did have a role to play in that, but I'm going to choose to learn from that and move forward and grow from it, right? And release from it. That's one of the key words here. Don't keep it in. Don't beat yourself up about things. We all make mistakes. We're not superhuman. So learn from it, release from it, and move on and gain the insights from it to move you forward to actual happiness, right? Which is what we all want. Now, I thought I did have a piece of this stone, but maybe I do not. Unless this is it. Nope, that's not it. So unfortunately, I don't actually have a piece of this stone, but as you can see, it kind of comes in different shades. There's like a really deep royal blue and kind of an iron ore, kind of a reddy brown color. So you can work with those colors on Monday and Tuesday, or if you have this stone, you can carry it with you. Just keep it in your pocket or have it around you to work with the energy of that stone for Monday and Tuesday. All right, let's see. Oh, yay, I think I have a piece of this, or maybe I don't either. Oh, forgetting all the ones I don't have. Prehnite. So this is going to be for Wednesday, Thursday, and this is about learning. Again, we still have this learning that's come through for the last, well, this will be the 3rd week in a row. And I want to read you the affirmation again. You can use this for Wednesday and Thursday, okay? So it says, there is absolutely no limit to what I can accomplish in my life. Ooh, and that's great. So you're looking for possibilities, and then you're going to get some opportunity, and just don't let your fears hold you back, right? There is no limit to what you can accomplish. The only thing that limits you is this, right? It's our mind that will try to tell us we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, we don't have all the resources, we're not this, we're not that. And it'll talk us out of it. It'll try to keep us in our comfort zone because, let's face it, it's comfortable there, right? Nobody likes to be uncomfortable. But when you move out of your comfort zone, that's when you're going to grow and you're going to experience so many things that are part of you moving forward into your true path and purpose. So that's why, sometimes the angels will nudge you out of your comfort zone on purpose, that they know that's where you're supposed to go because there's a growth piece there that needs to happen. Okay, now the other words on here are about dreams, so it's about following your dreams, right? Don't hold back. If you have something you've always wanted to do, again, don't blame, don't play the victim. Figure out a way to make them happen, right? Preparation is also a key word, and remembering. And actually what's coming up with this is I'm hearing, remember that only love is real. Okay, now I have to explain what that means. We have two forces in the universe, love and fear. And it's only love that is real because that's what comes from the universe, from spirit. Fear are the thoughts that come from our egos that do try to keep us in our comfort zone, right? Because like I said, it's scary, right? That's the fear is your ego holding you back from doing something, telling you, oh, you don't want to do that because you don't know what's going to happen if you do that. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you, right? I'm actually seeing that sign from the movie Wizard of Oz that says, they go into the haunted forest and it says, I'd turn back if I were you. And they're all ready to turn back, but Dorothy's like, no, we're not. We're going to keep going, right? She pushes through the fear because she knows what she's going for and she knows that that's part of her destiny or where she needs to go. So it's the same thing, you need to follow your nudges wherever they take you, and that may include some additional learning. Okay, but at the same time, they're saying don't let that hold you back either, because people get into this vortex of certification after certification after certification after, they just never feel prepared, right? And that's, again, your ego's way of tricking you to keep you thinking, oh, you're not quite ready yet, right? And then you just never do it. So you don't want that to happen either, okay? So for Wednesday, Thursday, if you have some prehnite, which is this pretty green stone here, let me just double check. I do not have it. I have something very similar, but this is actually, no, it's amazonite. That's totally different. So if you have that, you can work with it, meditate with it, sleep with it in your pillowcase, see what comes to you in the dream time, carry it with you, have it around your workspace, just see how it impacts you, and work with that stone, or else the nice light green color there. You can wear that too, okay? And then at the end of the week, oh yes, they picked all the ones I don't have. Jasper, or Dalmatian Jasper. You can see why it's called Dalmatian because it has all those little speckles on here. This is for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the keyword there is joy. Yay! Who doesn't want more joy in their lives, right? So I'll read you the affirmation. I'm so happy when good things happen to other people. Oh, isn't that nice, right? So when you express joy and gratitude for something, the universe responds in kind by giving you more reasons to feel joyful and grateful. So if you from the bottom of your heart genuinely are joyous and happy about other people's, what they've got going on in their lives, chances are it's going to come to you as well. So just try to remember that. So this is about goodwill, generosity, and protection, right? So being generous, and that doesn't always have to mean in money, right? But being generous of yourself, of your time, of what you can give. And that can include giving a compliment, right? Giving gratitude. Being generous with all those things is going to result in, like I said, you also benefiting from those same things. So just to remember that, and that is obviously going to result in you being more joyful, right? And having more joy and happiness in your life. So, sometimes you get caught up in this thing where something good happens to people that we know, and we're kind of like, oh, that's so nice for them, but at the same time, we're like, oh, so sad for me that I don't have it, right? So I want you to get out of that mindset. Be truly and genuinely grateful that those people have what they have, because like I said, when you're feeling those feelings, you're sending out a vibration to the universe that it's going to respond to, and it's going to respond, like I said, in kind. So whatever you put out, you get back. So make sure that you're sending out the right signal, right? You want to be on that right signal to benefit from that and start to manifest or pull into your life all the great things that you've been striving for. So it's kind of a really cool week. So again, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if you have some Jasper Dalmatian, carry it around with you, play around with it. Just hold it in your hand, even if you're just sitting there watching TV or doing whatever, you know, you can just hold it in your hand and see how that feels and work with the energy of it that way. And if you have something spotty dotty, you can wear that with, for those few days as well, just to kind of tie into that energy of the stone. So yeah, so it's a great week again. I'll just hold them up again so you can see one more time. So Monday, Tuesday, we have the empowerment, be empowered to do some changes. Oops, middle of the week is about learning. Keep going on your path. Don't feel stalled out. Don't let the ego talk you out of things. And then all of those things will result in you being more joyful. So it looks like a great, great week, everybody. Enjoy. Have a great time. If you like these videos, sign up at my home page on my website, www.connect2yourangels.com. And while you're over there, you can also check out my blog. I've got some really interesting kind of things that make you go, It's a couple of interesting little pieces there recently that I posted for you to check out. So you can have a read and let me know your thoughts. Let me know if that really gets the wheels turning in your head and what your response to those things are, because I like learning about how other people think. You know, it goes back to this card, learning. I'm a lifelong learner. I'm always interested to get more information. So have a great week, and I'd love to hear your comments. Feel free to post them here. And I hope to see you all here next week. Thanks, everybody.